Muy bien, estamos de vuelta. Vamos a continuar siguiendo a Zoltan por esta zona y ver entonces qué pasa. Ok, muy bien, vamos a ver a dónde llega. Ok, es por acá. Vamos a ver qué sucede.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed, more or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now. Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it. Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse in. I'll tend to the others.
Ok, una vez. Supongo que... ¿Cómo carajos? Ok, hay una escalera acá. Vamos a ver si lo logramos. Ok. Siempre nos movemos muy lento entre estas habitaciones, pero... ¿Acaso? Ok, hay que perseguirlo. Las persecuciones me recuerdan a Assassin's Creed. O las persecuciones de Assassin's Creed. Obviamente las de Assassin's Creed se ven mucho mejores. Supongo que es por aquí. Ajá, inferior. Ok, no voy a ponerme a saquear nada. Sobre todo porque nos movemos muy lento por estas partes. Ok. Inferior. Creo que estamos cerca. ¿Qué hizo? Ok, nos encerró. Vamos a ver. Caminamos por acá. Ah, carajo.
Come on, come closer.
Ok, voy a correr. Voy a irme de aquí. Vamos a ver. Ok, tuvo que ser por acá donde lo mató. ¿Qué pasa?
Leave me, swiving drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha, highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
No. Rather make sure this was our last meeting.
Sí, es sanguinario soy.
You get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's grand. Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I'd never have managed without you, so you choose. If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
Voy a quedarme con las cartas, no sé. Creo que en este momento no necesito el dinero y tal vez las cartas sean útiles para el futuro. No sé. Voy a quedarme con ellos.
Kinda curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the King of Beggars right away. Surprise the prick.
Good luck, Sultan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember, the catfish is the king of the Pontar.
Ok, muy bien, perfecto. Con esto terminamos esta misión, si no me equivoco, ¿no? Sí, es un juego peligroso. Ok, en este momento que necesito ubicar también es dónde está aquella misión de... Déjame ver. La misión de Dandelion, ¿cómo se llamaba? El Cabaré. Obtengo una espada de utilería de Madame Irina. Ok. Quiero ver si hay algún modo de moverme rápido. Ok, perfecto, sí. Voy a moverme acá. Ir ahí. Creo que esta Madame era la la que nos ayudó a realizar la obra teatral. Así que bueno, vamos a ver qué sucede si la encontramos. Si no me equivoco, la entrada era por acá. Ajá. Y... a ver... supongo que está acá adentro. Ok, acá. Esta era.
Ah, so good to see you.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
Mine? Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Algo que también quiero ver si hago es encontrar una barbería, porque se supone que hay una barbería en alguno de estos... oh, carajo, me fui por el lado equivocado. Hay una barbería por alguno de estos lados de estos pueblos. Así que podría llevar o ir y cortarnos la barba y el pelo también. Así que déjame ver cómo carajo me muevo. Ok, no queda tan largo. Parece que sigo acá directo, voy a llegar a donde Dandelion. Nunca le voy a decir Jaskier, porque si no es como le dicen en inglés, así que para mí siempre va a ser Dandelion. Déjame ver. Cerca de la casa de Sofía. Ok, acá.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
¿Qué pasa si no ataco? Creo que tengo que atacarlo. Eso es todo.
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Ok, eso es todo. Entonces, tenemos que ir. ¿Qué hora es? Son las 6 de la mañana. Así que deberíamos ir de una vez al Romero y Tomillo, donde deberíamos reunirnos con él. Así que vamos a ver, 229 pasos. Voy a transicionar, voy a moverme, pero voy a transicionar una vez esté ahí para seguir con esta misión secundaria de Dandelion, a ver qué sucede. Pues bueno, Nos vemos ahí. Bien, estamos acá. Vamos a ver qué sucede acá adentro.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrive. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. I'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Ok, muy bien. Déjame ver qué tenemos que hacer. Encuentra a Dandelion. Ok. Vamos por aquí. 120. Ok, muy bien. Debería estar cerca. Vamos a ver si lo encontramos. Continuamos con esta misión. Vamos a ver de qué se trata. Debería estar por acá. Acá a nuestra derecha. Es este.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Ok, a buscar esa llave entonces. Vamos a buscarla. Ah, A ver esto. Rayos, no puedo. No puedo.
Oh, God. A Reaper's
Not here.
Acá en este... Ok, acá estaba.
The key.
Ya lo tenemos entonces. Ah, ya la vemos allá adentro también. Vamos a entrar.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open-saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was putty in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary. Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Ok, muy bien. A buscar esos carteles. Quedan algo largos, así que como es costumbre, voy a transicionar una vez esté cerca del lugar para ver cómo conseguimos esos carteles. Y quizás ya terminar con esta misión. Así que bueno, cualquier cosa espérenme ahí y vuelvo enseguida. Ok, muy bien, estoy cerca de esta casa. Supongo que es acá. A ver qué hay aquí. Y entonces vamos a ver qué sucede con esto.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred! You'll regret this, mutant.
long you gonna make me wait?
Ok, a veces estas peleas son difíciles porque el lugar no es tan abierto.
Placards.
Cuesta mucho.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vagal Butter State, losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Ok, misión actualizada. Déjame ver. Quizás aquí hay algo que valga la pena robarse. No mucho. Ok, déjame ver. Habla en la residencia de los... Ok. Bagelbot. Ok, déjame ver. Wow, 1000 y resto de pasos. Déjame ver esto en el mundo. En el mapa. ¿Qué tan largo queda? Oh, carajo. Ok, muy bien. ¿Saben qué? Voy a moverme a este punto. Y aquí transicionar hacia esa... a esa casa de esa otra gente. Así que simplemente lo que voy a hacer es transicionar. Espérenme ahí y vuelvo enseguida a más de The Witcher 3. Ok, muy bien, acá estamos en esta residencia. A ver si puedo llegar por acá. Creo que sí, porque este es un campo abierto. Ajá, acá arriba está. Vamos a ver. ¿Quién es ella? Ingrid. Esa era la misma, ¿no? Y el tipo este, supongo que está acá abajo. A ver, no sé si entonces esa es otra. No debería ser.
Well, Rutlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't back out on an account, eh?
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art, at your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Vamos a ver, yo ganaré la carrera por ti. Pagar la deuda. Jasker tendrá que vivir sin sus carteles. Supongo que esto no va... Es más, hagámosle ese favor a él.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You were that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Okay, estamos comprometidos ya. Las carreras generalmente a este nivel son bastante simples. Creo que el vigor también del caballo nuestro mejoró un poco. Así que creo que aguanta más, un poco más. Ir al galope o a full galope. Vamos a ver qué tan difícil puede ser. Mientras no me quede pegado en ningún lugar o en ningún poste, supongo que todo va a salir bien. Ok, ya se nos cansó el caballo. Vamos a ver. Aquí es donde... Carajo, ¿qué hace? No.
Not so fast, Roach.
No sé si lo hice o no.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Ok, muy bien, perfecto. Lo que no entiendo es por qué sigue acá un signo de admiración. Y es más, acá estaba esta mujer también.
Greetings.
Greetings. Have you come to race, or are you merely a spectator?
Haven't decided yet.
Speak to the race master if you decide to compete. He's over there, on the platform. You seem quite the rider, though not as good as Luke. A shame, really. I'd like to see someone knock that conceited brat down a peg.
Ok, supongo que entonces es esto lo que habíamos visto, sí. Tipo que estaba acá arriba. Déjame ver si puedo correr una carrera algo rápida.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coined for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not? Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
Inscripción, quiero correr. Déjame ver.
These races. Tell me about them.
They're run as per Erasmus Vegelbud's dying wish. He came into his fortune by gambling and remained proud of the fact to the end.
Family doesn't mind having a racetrack right by their house?
But the house, his fortune, would not even be theirs had they not fulfilled Lord Erasmus's wish. He made it a condition.
Any special rules for the races?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was. 2 competitors, simultaneous start. First to complete a lap around the track wins.
I want a race.
Grand. Your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia, on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos.
Y vamos a ver si pierde esas monedas o no. Generalmente siempre el caballo no arranca. O arranca un poco lento. Ok, vamos a ver. Creo que probablemente lo que tenga que hacer sea administrar un poco el vigor. Y dejar que en algunos momentos el caballo recupere un poco. Y que el otro lo que le pase al otro más bien sea toparse con la parte trasera de mi caballo. Veanlo acá, vamos a ver. Exacto. Carajo, no puede pasarnos. Ok. A ver si recupero algo de vigor acá. Okay. Creo que sí lo puedo pasar sin ningún problema. Vamos a ver, creo que tal vez con este nivel de vigor llegue hasta el final. Y no me pase lo de antes. Ok, duró un poco, ya había pasado bastante esa línea. Pero bueno, ya ganamos.
Not bad, yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
Tal vez luego. Probablemente pueda seguir ganando dinero acá, pero no vamos a perder tanto tiempo. Así que vámonos de acá. Ok, muy bien, estamos de vuelta cerca de este lugar. Vamos a hablar con Dandelion a ver si con esto ya terminamos con esta misión. ¿Dónde estaba?
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, more theatrical.
Don't you like it? But I thought a boudoir would be right in line with your tastes.
Oh, you chose it. Well, I'm not saying it's bad, just different. Not exactly what I'd envisaged. You know, now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. A boudoir's the perfect setting for a cabaret. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Dandelion.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. and no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
Ok, muy bien. Creo que entonces voy a dejar este video hasta acá. Ha sido un poco largo, supongo. La próxima vamos a continuar con más de The Witcher 3 y continuando con esta misión, o nueva misión, supongo. Y que bueno, cualquier cosa, nos vemos hasta la próxima con más de The Witcher 3.